if you want to get your products made in China, they're producing 32% of the world's emissions. If there's another pandemic, the supply chains are going to be done. So then what do you do at that point?
What is the key thing that we always hear from these environmentalists when it comes down to investing into right now for our future? You are willing to have consequences right now for a better future. That is the same thing that we have with tariffs. Yes, I understand immediately the price of goods will increase, but think about the long-term achievements that will have. First of all, in 2 years with the tariff plan, Trump was able to bring almost 500,000 jobs back into the United States. And you can tie all of this together to the fact that you don't need to ship stuff across the world producing more emissions. You can regulate the company in the United States.
Here's something else to consider: global shipping and the cost of it. When you have a situation like the pandemic that we had, the cost of shipping containers tripled. Meaning to ship things over from China or other places literally tripled. Now that cost is passed on to consumers. This is in part why we had such massive inflation, because the cost of everything went up so high because we didn't make anything and we needed it ASAP, because we needed ventilators, we needed PPE, masks, gloves, all these things, and they all came mostly from China, including a lot of the medications that we as Americans take. And if you look here, containerized maritime freight shipping costs have roughly tripled last year while experiencing significant volatility. This is an older article during the COVID era. I have friends in the shipping business and they're like, it doesn't make sense for us to even sell stuff right now or to even buy anything because the cost of shipping is so damn high. When you're paying triple for shipping containers, that's a massive issue. That cost is then passed on to consumer. So would you rather have tariffs that we have, yes, maybe an short-term increase in prices, or would you rather deal with China with the high emissions and things like that? But also when we have any kind of an issue, then our shipping costs is triple and then we pay that. Like, that's not a win-win in any situation. So I think this argument that the Democrats have of tariffs are bad, let's keep producing offshore, has been completely dismantled right now. And people need to know that. So if you're listening, this is the argument to combat people that say that tariffs are bad, that Trump's tariffs are hurting the American people, because as you just saw right now with data from multiple sources, that's just not true.